Well, guys, hello. Right now, we are in Jujuy. It is the northern part of the Argentina in total, and it is the northern part of the wine Argentina. Jujuy wine region is close to the Bolivia borders, and I visited today. It's a fantastic winery named Huichaira. Look, it's very, very beautiful labels. I will send the picture later in the chat. Well, he is Luz. Luz is a sommelier and a wine guide here, yes?
Thank you.
Could you please firstly some words about yourself? Who are you? What is your role in the project? What is it?
Okay, well, thank you. A pleasure. I'm Luz. I'm sommelier of the Huichaira. I'm from Buenos Aires. I live here 4 years ago. I love it. Hujui. I love it, the Cabral of the Mahuaca. Well, my role here is about the visit, about the tourist, communication, the Cielo Arriba and the project Huichaira and the Hotel Villa del Cielo in Tilcara. Well, my passion is the service, of course.
Fantastic. Well, the first question, please tell us about the winery. Tell us about the project, when it
Yes.
was started, what is the general goals, the general vision, a little bit, image of the winery.
Perfect, thank you. Well, Huichaira is an association with Familia Nieva from Hухuy, and Alejandro El Colo Sejanovic is a winemaker, top father winemaker in Argentina. And well, in association, Mil Suelos and Familia Nieva realized this project, boutique project, in Cabral of the Huichaira. It's a little part of Cabral of Mahuaca, part very important for the world of wine in Hujui. Well, this is from 2015, the first plant in the first part of the vineyard. Well, here we have Malbec, Cabernet Franc, Syrah, and the new grapes, Pinot Noir and Semillon. Well, here is a winery. The altitude is 2,700, and the sun is very important, and the difference of the grace of the colder night and mornings, and all the day we have sun. Only we have rainy days in the summer, and only 3 months in the year, and only we have 200 milliliters for water, so we need water now. And in this case, in Huichaira, the water comes for the mountain, for the rivers of the mountain, and this is very special. I think the quality wines, well, this is a quality wines. Do you want to speak about the wine?
Yes, of course,
Okay,
please.
well, and
We just need to underline that the project right now is still producing only one label, but it will be more in future. But for the moment, only one wine, this one.
Yes, exactly. Well, this is a co-ferment, 80% Malbec, 13 Syrah, and 7% Cabernet Franc, with 2 months in French barrel and 1 year in bottle. This picture is very beautiful. It's about the first part of the vineyard, and the colors, the expression, very abstract, but the strong here for the sun. Know about that now.
I have got a touch of sunshine.
Yes, and well, this really is a quality wine. Alejandro Sejanovic is very especially a man very creative. I love the terroir, the micro terroir, and he no expression of this terroir, very different. I think a note very especially is the acidity natural of this wine. It's in color very intense for the sun, of course, the grapes and the skin of the grapes. But then if you taste the surprise, I think is the natural acidity because the great Winkler here is the noble one. It's very color. Only people know Argentine could be think no, Hujui is very hotter. Yes, in the afternoon, but in the morning and the night, the plant rests, and the natural acidity then you can feel in the wine. And I think it's a character very different to Salta, to Mendoza, and the altitude said about that.
Absolutely. There, just to explain some point. Firstly, about the Winkler, the Winkler one is something between the Normandy and the south part of the England. It's absolutely, it's even a little bit cooler than in Champagne in our period of life. It's really fantastic. The other one point is about acidity. We already discussed with Luz before we started the record of podcast that from my point of view, in Argentina, really a lot of very good wines, and there are a lot of situations that you taste the wine, you take the glass, you smell it, you watch on the color, and everything is fantastic, and the aroma are brilliant, and there is an evolution of aroma, and then you take, the first part of the wine inside of your mouth, and the acidity is absolutely lower than you would like. Everything is okay, but the wine, because of low level of acidity, is not fresh. And here, there in Cielo Arriba, there is no this problem. It's really fantastic. It's brilliant because of this vintage is 2021. It is the wine which are already, it's 5 years old, yes, and it is still very fresh, very balanced, very brilliant. And from my point of view, it's one of the best examples. Okay.
Sorry,
of course.
I tell you about the alcohol. We don't speak, but
How much?
Yes, it's 13.5.
Fantastic.
So it's very good alcohol and with acidity. So it's perfect.
Yes.
It's a marriage that's very important for the gastronomy too.
Yeah.
Yes, you have body, volume. Volume is best. Volume in your mouth, and you have acidity. And it's interesting because the Malbec is a grape, of course, for ancient time, the first grape, I think, in the world for expression for Argentine, but it's variety for Mendoza, for Salta, for Jujuy. It's different. Here, the Malbec expression, a black fruit or pepper. And wow, this is Malbec. It's Malbec. It's Malbec from Jujuy and from the Quebrada of the Muaca. Well,
that absolutely very good comment, because we also already just discussed it some minutes ago. Because from my point of view, in this wine, as Lou already told for you, it's a blend of red grape varieties based on Malbec. But if you just would like to imagine what is this taste right now in my glass, it's something close to the very good Syrah from northern part of the Rhone, maybe something between Côte Rôtie and Carnasse, because of a lot of spicy barbecue, wild meat, something like this. And you also touched a very interesting question. Please, first of all, explain us what is the general different points between terroir of Jujuy and Mendoza and all. Generally in Mendoza and all other parts of the Argentina.
Yes, well,
but different points, different case.
Here we have our valley. Is different. We have there Sauvignon Blanc, and it's more fresh, and is but it's interesting because there you have Sauvignon Blanc on the first grapes you have a harvest in the world, you can see. But in the altitude too, it's approximately 9,000 meters to 1,200 meters. 900. No?
Okay.
I explain. And here, Quebrada of the Muaca, two parts very different. And I think the altitude is here we have Ukiah have 3,000 meters altitude of the Malbec change. From 2,000 meters, and but here to have this quality, the altitude, and a lot of sun, and the mixture of the floor. You can see about the 2 meters and then 10 meters change the floor.
Soil.
I think the soil. Sorry. I think this is a particular of the Quebrada, and I think también around the natural, the culture, the culture here, the region is very important. The heart of the people feel around in this point celebration, and I think it's a regional, it's a Chevrolet. it has a future because the wine is, you have a lot of quality. The enology is very, very good, and especially it comes from here for the experience for the terroir. No, so it's very little. You would have wineries for 4 hectares. The more great, you have 2 hectares in other winery, and I think this is the expression with the acidity, and you have too in the valley other expression, a lot of fresh and acidity too, but you have soil with more organics, so it's two parts very different. It's more new in a part for enology, and but I think the future is very important.
Hope so.
I ask you.
Yes. Okay, значит, well, we have got the two most important keys also already. Yes, it's the first is altitude.
Yes.
I think from my point of view, the average altitude in Hухуй is maybe something about 2,003 or 400 meters.
Yes.
The average, not the highest, just to imagine it.
Yes, the in Quebrada of the Mahuaca, in Purmamarca, Chañarcito, for Amanecer Andino, you have 2,200 meters, and then you have in Ukiah 300 meters in only 70 meters.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, and it changed the harvest. In Kingar, you have the harvest now, and in here you have 20 days then.
Yeah.
So I think the Hujui expression, red wines and white wines, a lot of different because the acidity again, but you have volume in the mouth, and all two qualities very important in a good. I think you have a lot of wine, but I think Hujui express different to Salta. Is more strong. To be could be hotter, and here is fresh. So I think you have in 3 meters altitude, but you have fresh. What happens?
Still.
I think this is a more important different for Mendoza and for Salta.
Absolutely. Well, and just to focus a little bit, especially on Hujui, as I know, in Hujui, from the wine point of view, we could to find 3 different, sub-regions. Yes, it's around Purmamarca town, around Tilcara town, and around Umahuaca town. Yes, approximately. Currently, we are close to Tilcara town. Is right now, I know how many kilometers? 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers up to Tilcara. Right now, at the moment, behind the camera, I see the houses from the town. Could you please explain us what is the key different points of terroir, especially in Tilcara? What is the difference between this area from Purmamarca and from Umahuaca town? What is the key points here?
Town?
No, not the town, but the terroir.
Here we have a soil, we have clay, and you can see the mountain.
Yeah.
Come from the mountain directly. Yes, so it's very important. With sunny is sunny and the clay is the more important materials, and the rocks.
Okay.
So this change, you have in 3 meters a lot of rocks, and then a lot of clay, and a lot more sunny. So this is perfect for the plant, of course, because you have humidity, but you have a good temperature. And in this part is very good, and the wind. Yes, in the autumn you have a wind hotter, and in the summer you have wind fresh. So for the sunny plant,
it's balanced.
Yes, it's very balanced. All the years you have changed the weather, but always is better for the plant. So I think it's a part very important for the year for the plant, for evolution. It's very good.
Fantastic.
Sanitary good, very plant.
Okay. Well, first of all, dear friends, please, друзья, если у вас есть какие-то вопросы, то вот я сейчас задам Лузе последний вопрос. Если у вас что-то есть, пишите в чатик, я переведу. The last one question, then maybe if we will have got some question from our guys, from our subscribers, I will translate.
Okay.
But the last one for you, could you please explain us the potential plans? What are you going to do? You show me the new part of hotels, you show me new part of vineyards. Just a brief review of plan of this project for the future years.
Okay, thank you. Well, about the visit, no? Tourists. Well, in this moment, I do this possibility in this room, the taste room.
Fantastic room.
Thank you.
Well, look at the picture.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yes, about the carnival and
Yeah.
celebration is very important in Hухуй all the year. Well, here you can enjoy the wine, and I give you how do you can taste the wine, about the color, about the view, about the mouth. Well, it's a very important moment because I want explain about the frozen in this part. But then we go with the glass around the vineyard, so you taste the wine and see the winery and the plants and around. It's very beautiful natural place, and then come back and taste goat cheese and llama, and you can realize mariage, and well, it's enjoy with this view because it's very beautiful in the future. Show you. And other possibilities is lunch, regional and local lunch in the part of the Century House. This is a Century House review with the Sergio Nieva is the architect and put with natural materials. It's very important for the family conservation, the culture and the regional materials in this house, and all the project is with this essence. Well, the lunch and dinners and empanadas is a very important regional food, and with fire. Well, the moment and the experience is very hotter in your heart. I want you to enjoy the place and feel the place and feel the experience is the most important then for the memories.
Fantastic. Well, guys, well, Luz, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your time. Come to Hухуй, taste Huichaira wine. It's fantastic, brilliant view, fantastic climate, a lot of sun. Hope to see you in wine tours. Hope to see you in wine tastings. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Pleasure. Cheers. Thank you.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Ciao.
Ciao.